What is up, Spartans? Batman from TST Gaming here to keep you updated with everything Halo. And today, we're going over the brand new Inside Infinite. But before we get started, please subscribe for more Halo content. This month's Inside Infinite has so much to cover, I'm not going to be able to cover it all in the amount of time I'd like to. So I'm just going to summarize a lot of the things that I read and what I took away from it. First up, we're going to talk about Big Team Battle, which will be a big part of the second flight, specifically the second weekend. They did say that this is the bigger and better version of Big Team Battle, changing the player count from the original 8v8 to now 12v12. 3 game modes will be a part of that have been confirmed. Returning classics are Slayer and Capture the Flag, and a brand new mode for Big Team Battle called Total Control. Next up, we're going to talk about the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is going to be 100 tiers, which is no surprise, as that's the standard for most online service games. One thing that really surprised me is they mentioned an event pass. Now, these will be free passes that will have 20 tiers that you will work through in order to obtain all the rewards. This is also how we're going to be getting our Fractures events in order for things like the Yoroi armor. However, it's not going to be available all the time. Our Fractures events won't be available all throughout the season. Only 1 week per month per season will we be able to work towards those 20 tiers and unlock the limited time reward available. So now we know what to expect from getting a battle pass, but how to progress through it is different. It's not going to be a standard get the normal XP per end of match. So the way that you progress through your battle pass will be through 2 different modes, both of which fall under the category of challenges. Some of these will be daily and some of these will be weekly. We're going to talk about the weekly ones first. Weekly, they're going to have roughly about 20. They haven't set on a specific number yet, but that's what they're leaning on. 20 weekly challenges that you'll be working throughout the week in order to progress and get as much XP as you can. You can have 3 active at a time, 4 if you bought the Battle Pass, and not all the weekly challenges are the same. And this is a very important thing to note, because this was one thing I was nervous about, would be that my weekly challenges would be the same as the next players, where we have the same thing like get 2 double kills with the rocket launchers, so we both be running for rockets at the same time. They say they're going to be actually rotating, so people shouldn't be having the same weekly challenges as other players. But the fact that you can only have so many available at a time that you can work on should help minimize any problems from the overlap. Now, if you happen to complete all your weekly challenges, you will unlock a capstone challenge. Now, this isn't necessarily a harder challenge, it's just a bonus challenge that after you complete will grant you an ultimate reward like a coating or an emblem. Now, as far as the challenges go, and this goes for both dailies and weeklies as we progress over into the daily topic, challenges will come into 3 difficulty tiers. So for example, with the dailies, tier 1 is going to be a lot more broad and just mostly playing the game. Tier 2 is when you have to start playing PvP specific modes in order to progress. Tier 3 is where you have to start winning those modes. And it starts over every day. They didn't set a reset time. They did say that in order for someone to accomplish all their potential dailies in a day, and the reason they did this was so that people don't run out of things to do, is it would take about 16 to 18 hours to complete all your dailies, should you truly want to go that hardcore. Now, if you have a challenge like get 5 splatters in a week, and you just don't like vehicles, you don't play a lot of maps that have vehicles, because you tend to play more 4v4 or whatever it might be, you could do something called a challenge swap. These are things that you can unlock through your battle pass and other methods, and this will allow you to only swap your weekly challenges, not dailies. That's very specific. So if you have one that says get 5 splatters in a week and you don't want to do that, you can swap it out by spending one of your tokens. It'll automatically swap for something within the exact same tier of difficulty. So if you're on a tier 3 difficulty, don't expect to swap it and get a tier 1 difficulty challenge. It's going to be the exact same difficulty, so you can't swap it for that. And if you're already halfway through, you might as well finish, so you don't lose any progress and save as much time as possible. And speaking of time, I'd like to talk about the double XP. Double XP works for both daily and weekly challenges, and the boost lasts for 30 minutes. Now, it's going to be 30 minutes from the time you activate it, and it doesn't just count game time. This will be menu time, which is something they will be addressing post-launch. So if you want to maximize your double XP consumables, you're going to want to make sure that you have weekly challenges or daily challenges almost ready to be turned in, and then activate it, and then finish them out. Now, they didn't mention if you're going to be able to choose when to turn them in or not. We'll probably see more of that with this flight. I know there was a bug in the previous flight when it comes to challenges not rotating out properly. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more that if you could choose when to redeem them, you could finish them. You don't have to worry about it when you have saved up, say, 8 challenges or whatever it might be. You could pop your double XP consumable and maximize your gains. Now, they did say that there is going to be 9 separate ways for you to acquire customization content in Halo Infinite at launch. And these are weekly ultimate rewards, seasonal battle pass rewards, both the free and premium tracks, fracture events such as the Yoroi Samurai armor, special or seasonal events, for example, like a special nameplate commemorating a real-world event or earning a unicorn nameplate during a 343 playdate, etc., partnership and promotional items, i.e., Mega Constructs codes or Rockstar energy drinks. Skill ranks, achieving a specific skill ranking tier for a season will reward a unique cosmetic item. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate perks, in-game store purchases, and Halo Infinite campaign. It says some unique multiplayer cosmetics are rewarded for various accomplishments within the campaign. And last but not least, we do have official times and dates for the second flight. The second flight will be broken up into 2 weekends. The first weekend will be arena focused, whereas the second one will be big team battle and arena focused. The first weekend starts September 23rd, when you can download it and play the training mode and weapon drills. And the flight will have 4-hour windows of playtime for matchmaking. Now, I think they did this because they want everyone on at the same time to stress test the servers, which is understandable. So Friday through Sunday, September 24th through 26th, respectively, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. will be the first window, and 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time will be the second window of each day. And the Monday after those dates, at 10 a.m., flight access closes until the second weekend. The second weekend, again, will be focused more on big team battle. You'll still have access to arena. Again, on Thursday evening, September 30th, you'll have access to the flight with training mode and weapon drills available, and the same 4-hour windows, which is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time for Friday, October 1st through Sunday, October 3rd. A portion of the Halo Insiders will get surveys, and then that Monday, flight access closes. And then that Wednesday, Halo support site closes, so any bugs that you want to report need to be submitted before then. Now, keep in mind, and this is important to note, when we are outside of these matchmaking windows, the training mode, weapon drills, battle pass, and customization experiences will remain online and available in-game. If you're as excited as I am about playing the second flight, please comment down below which mode are you looking most forward to playing or which map. And that's all we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching TST Gaming, and until next time, just play.